everybody, thank you so much for watching. My name is Dan, Classy Hoarder. I want my first video to be an intro as to what this is about. I'm obsessed with collecting things. I love clothes, Funko Pops, toys from the 90s, games, all sorts of things, technology, but my absolute favorite thing is records. I love records. I'm so obsessed with records, from opening a new record, especially like a cool colored one. It's kind of a surprise when you open it. Pouring a glass of wine, opening that record, maybe 2 or 3 records, who knows, and just listening to your favorite album the way the artist intended you to. I've been rebuying all that music that I used to listen to when I was a teenager and rehearing it. So I want my first video to explain to you why I'm so obsessed with vinyl. Why is it so superior to anything else? And I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people come over and see my record collection and think I'm crazy, but I think they're crazy for going through life listening to their favorite music in a different way than was intended when it was recorded. So obviously the majority of us listen to Apple Music, Spotify, CDs, whatever. I'm an Apple Music user. When I'm not home, I definitely listen to Apple Music. I can't listen to records on the go, obviously. So what some of you may not know is the files that you're listening to on your phone through Apple Music or Spotify are called lossy files. This basically means that the majority of the data is lost in the translation from the original master to the compressed file that you're listening to on your phone. Once a song is compressed all the way down to an MP3, music studios do what's called brick walling. This is done by cutting out all of the highs and lows out of your songs and punching up the mids so that they're extremely loud, and then that's all you're hearing, therefore removing all of the dynamic range out of the song. This is present in all digital music that we listen to today. If these compressing formats were used on a vinyl, it could literally shatter the needle on your record player. Therefore, record labels have to use a completely different master to press your vinyl. So you're literally listening to completely different music. Everything we listen to today goes through so much automated noise reduction software. Kind of like a one size fits all for all our music, from all the artists, for all songs. And this is sacrificing the quality of the music we're listening to. When you're listening to a record, you really hear all the highs and lows and mids and everything in between. You hear the bass, the acoustics, the vocals, nothing's overshadowing the other. It's really crazy when you listen to a song that you've always listened to for years on Apple Music or Spotify, and then you hear it on a record with a good system. It's mind-blowing. It's like a completely different song. Just to give you an example, CDs can offer you about 15% of the audio quality you get from a record. 15%? Like, are you kidding me? And digital music is even less than that. I want to leave you guys with a little fun fact. Neil Young, I would hope most of you know who that is. He was very vocal about his hatred for digital music. So much so that he actually became friends with Steve Jobs, and they were working together to bring high quality audio to Apple. And unfortunately, when Steve Jobs died, so did that project. Neil Young is quoted saying that Steve Jobs was a digital pioneer, but when he went home, he listened to music on vinyl. It's totally confirmed that he had a huge collection of records, and when he went home, he wasn't listening to iTunes, he wasn't listening to Apple Music, he was listening to records. Tune in next week. I'm gonna talk about my new favorite record. It's some fun facts about why it sounds better than other records. It has something to do with that sticker you might see once in a while that says 45 RPM. Tune in to find out what that means.